for the Mighty Oaks, number 1, Lisa Bonafoy.
Lisa Bonafoy will step in, another foreign player on this Mighty Oaks team out of Paris, France. Steps in, serves it hard to the middle of this defense for the Foresters. Grimm rises up, it's knocked away once again by Majarovic. Bonafoy gets one to drop down in the middle. That's her first kill on her first attempt of the day. Should say it's Bonafide, excuse me. I want to make sure I get those pronunciations right. She still has a chance at the service line here. Thompson to Robrock, and it's blocked away there as Leah Carter tried tapping that one over. And it's the first block of the afternoon for the Mighty Oaks, as it looked like combining for that one in the middle was Betsun Foster. Early 3-1 advantage for the Mighty Oaks. Still Bonafide on the line, drills one in. This is a free ball over from HU. Set in the middle, big hit on the outside, and that's gonna fall in once again as Lauda Betts is off to a nice start to the match. It was actually Deshauna Foster who got that block on the previous play. Just want to make sure, give her credit for that one. Foresters scrambling here. They'll send one over, and it's going to be out of play as the first kill of the afternoon goes to Haley Cruz for the Foresters. So her and Grimm each have 1 kill apiece, and that was really the recipe for the Foresters in the first match this morning as well. Olivia Cron coming off 1 assist, 15 digs in the first match of the day, sends it over. Deshauna cannot get to this one as that falls in over the top of Foster's head. Better student section here for the afternoon match as they try to come in and get the new look arena started on the right foot. Cron sends one over, that one's gonna sail out of play. And that's already 2 service errors by the Foresters in the first 8 points of the match. Majarovic, a transfer from Uno, has been a crucial part to the Mighty Oaks season already as she sends one to the back row, and unable to handle it was Cron, as that's gonna go as an ace, and it's an early 6-3 advantage. Majarovic came into the match with 3 aces. Make it a 4th on the season for her, making it 6-3 for the Mighty Oaks. This one is a service error, and it'll be 6-4 Oakland City, with the Foresters having a chance to cut into the early deficit. Look at Courtney Grimm's previous match earlier today, 4 aces, so she's got something going right now at the service line as she launches this one deep. The Oaks will be able to regain. This one sent over the net, dug out by Thompson. Over to the left side to Cruz, it's deflected, knocked away, and able to send it back over is Majarovic. Nice play there by the Mighty Oaks. Another chance, this one by Terry, deflected again. Robrock to Cruz, deflection, and this one finally falls. 2 really good defensive plays there by the Mighty Oaks to keep that one alive, but finally Cruz able to figure that one out and deflect that one off the defender for a kill. Cruz continues to be a really good leader for this side, only in her sophomore campaign, and yet again it's another Forester mistake from the service line, and that gives the Mighty Oaks a 7-5 lead.
For the Mighty Oaks, number 10, Callie Foster.
Callie Foster will come in for the first time today. A senior setter out of Vincennes, Indiana, has played in all 4 matches, 13 sets on the year. Grimm handles. Robrock back to Grimm from the back line. Big swing, and it's going to fall in as the Mighty Oaks were there to block, but this one falls in for another Grimm kill. And Mason Robrock will now check in for Thompson. So we'll give Haley Cruz her first opportunity to serve here this afternoon. Rips one over the top, and it's in for an ace, as the Foresters' serving has been extremely aggressive here in this first set. Cruz will have an opportunity now to give her side the lead. Another big serve, and it's another ace for Cruz as she continues to rip that jump serve, and it's giving fits to the defense of the Mighty Oaks right now. Haley Cruz gets that top spin going, and the back line right now for Oakland City not handling it well. Another big one, and that one falls in for a third ace in a row. And right now, Cruz is cruising from the line. 9-7 advantage for the Foresters. Cruz tries to make it 4 straight. Another jump serve ripped over. This one sent over for a free ball. The Foresters can't take advantage, but it is going to be a double touch by Oakland City, and now it's 10-7 HU. (10-7) in favor of the Huntington Foresters right now. Cruz is on a roll right now at the line, but she does send this one into the net, so that'll bring Oakland City back within 2.
Entering for the Mighty Oaks, number 3, Jan-Marie Catala, number 16.
That'll bring in Jan-Marie Catala out of Puerto Rico, making her first appearance. Sends this one over, and she drops in an ace. She just had 1 ace coming into today's match in 4 matches. But she's able to collect an early one here in this first set. Now it's 10-9 HU. Catala sends another one over, handled in the back row. Robrock hands off to Terry, and she rips one to the floor as she gets in on the attack for HU. Bring in Eliza Byram, who's now getting a chance here from the service line. Sends it over the top, nothing there, and tipped over by Oakland City, but kept alive just for a moment by the Foresters. And that will cut it back to a 1-point game.
Number 12, Callie Thomas. Number 8, Deshauna Foster, entering for the Mighty Oaks.
Callie Thomas will get another chance here from the service line. Sends it over, it's dug out by Thompson. This one's sent to the middle. Cruz is forced to play it over the top. Foster tries to play it in. Mason Robrock sends it to the back row. Nothing happening quite yet. Ball sent over, Foresters dig it out. Robrock tips it over behind her head and is able to get the kill from the setter spot. And we saw her do that a few times in the first match today. Very aggressive, going with that right hand to tip it over. And she collected a few kills in the 11 o'clock match. She's already got 1 here in the first set. Very dynamic setter for the Foresters. Now has a chance at the service line. Lobs it over. Oakland City is going to work on the outside. It's dug out easily by Cruz. Now to the left side to Robrock, and it looks like that one's off the antenna, so that's going to be an attack error on Mason Robrock.
Number 14, Lisa Scapini, entering for Oakland City.
Scaponi will enter the game, and Anastasiadi will get a chance to serve this one over. Foresters working in the middle, and able to drop it in is Leah Carter as Robrock sets her up right at the net.
For the Foresters, number 4, Michaela Thompson.
That'll bring in Michaela Thompson. Mason Robrock will take another seat. Thompson gets her second chance of the afternoon from the line. Sends it over, it's lobbed over and easily handled as big swing here and ripped out by Thompson. Ball sent to the right side, too far once again. And the Oaks reset. Foresters able to attack here again. They go back to Grimm on the right side. It's tipped away, kept alive, and then there to finish it off was Leah Carter as she reached over the net and drops it in. Now a 3-point advantage in the first set here for the Foresters. Thompson will have another chance. Sends this one to the back right area for the Oaks. It's going to have to be sent over, blocked away by the Foresters, and it's going to fall in for another point. As it looked like two Foresters were there to collect that block, and that's going to lead to the first timeout of the day for Allison Mormon. Foresters right now are starting to roll once again. It was a bad set by Daishiana Foster, and the Foresters were able to handle that and kind of get back into the match. It looked to be a little out of sorts here in the first part of the set, and then over this next 5-point stretch, the Foresters have scored 4 straight. So on a nice little run here as they continue to try to play well and get more adjusted to playing here rather than the high school as we've seen throughout the season so far. So Coach Mormon trying to get her side reset and figure out kind of what's going on with the Oakland City right now. They come in off of a tough year last year, but she continues to try to build this program from the ground up. And so far, after the first match that I watched before this against Stevens College, they looked really solid and seemed to be making some big improvements from what maybe they were seeing last year. Thompson will continue to serve for the Foresters. A junior defensive specialist continues to have a chance to spark the offense by putting some pressure, and that one's knocked out of play by the Mighty Oaks. It's now a 5-point advantage for HU. Kayla Thompson with 10 aces on the year, looking to add to that. It's a good serve to the back row. Trying to send it up ahead, and able to do so is Scapone. As this is actually her first and second matches of the year. No stats coming into today. 5'11", outside hitter from Italy, is a Pratt Community College transfer. And she gets on the board with that one. This will be Bonify who sends this one up in the air, hits a hard serve. Able to dig it out as Cruz. It looked like it was just touched over the net. Carter tips it over. The Foresters keep it alive with Robrock, but unable to send it over the top was Cron. It's just a little off balance there. The Foresters took a lot of effort just to keep that alive, just couldn't push it back onto Oakland City's side. Dangerous server here with Bonify. Uses that jump serve, rips it to the back row. Dug out by Cron. Robrock to Grimm off the top of the block. Oakland City will reset. Hand it over to Scapone, and it's off the blockers and down for a point. So now Scapone, trying to get in her rhythm, has 2 straight kills for her side. The service of Bonify putting a little extra pressure on this Foresters back line right now as Cron digs this one out. Robrock over to the left side. Cruz, big swing, blocked away. Foresters try to regain. Grimm sends it over the top, but it's out. And now Oakland City has got back within 1 point, 16-15 Foresters. Bonify gets another chance, rips one over the top, back to Cron. Robrock in the left side. Cruz rips one down off the blocker, Scapone. And that's a much needed point there for the Foresters and Cruz. Trevin Terry back in, the freshman having a great freshman year out of Stroh, Indiana. Coming off 6 kills in the first match of the day. This ball sent to the back line. Majarovic able to play it ahead. That one's dug out by Morgan Robrock. Cruz has another chance. Majarovic steps in. It's going to be sent over from Bonify. Free ball here from HU. Grimm rips it off the top of the blocker, and she's got another kill. And HU responds with their own 3-0 run to make it 18-15. Olivia Cron, 5 aces on the year, sends this one over top. Majarovic in the middle. Big swing on the outside by Betsa. Forrester's able to handle. Cruz has a chance. It's blocked away. And it looks like right there to knock it away was Foster in the middle. Daciana Foster already with 2 blocks here in the early going. Dunja Majarovic out of Serbia will be on the line serving here. Drops it into Kron. Robrock goes behind, and Grimm's blocked again. And that's 2 straight blocks from the Mighty Oaks. As stepping in and knocking that one away was Lada Betsa. Majarovic trying to tie the teams here at 18. Kron plays it off the back line. Thompson over to Cruz, big rip, and it's gonna drop in. Nice setup there by Thompson. Goes over the top of her right shoulder, and Cruz able to drop it in off the set from Thompson. Now a 2-point advantage, 19-17 Foresters. Grimm's got another chance at the line, sends it over, Majarovic picks it out, set off to the right side, ripped off the top of the block. Robrock chooses to play it over.